All right, welcome to District 5 playoffs for 12UA. River Lake Stars versus North Wright County, or River Hawks. Stars in white, Hawks in red. Face off, pulled back by Prosser. Dolly banks it off the boards, moves forward, cross center ice, looking for Barton. Barton pushes that into the zone. The Hawks take it, but it's taken away by Akerson. Akerson skates it down, centers to Barton, right under her, sticking out to the neutral zone. Wagner hustles back to grab the puck. She turns, looking for a pass across to Dolly. It hits the boards and comes back to Dolly. She fires it down, and that's going to go all the way down for icing. 14:35 remaining in this first period here in the first game of the district playoffs. Peterson once again getting the start in net for the Stars. Prosser will take this draw. Puck pushed towards the near side board. Hepner sneaks out forward out of the zone and it's thrown back in offside. Face-off will come just outside of the Star zone. North Wright County girl having a little equipment issues. No, you're fine. Alright, now it's time for that face-off. She got her neck guard back on. North Wright County draws that puck back. Cross center ice, now dumped into the Star zone. Willa Prosser finds it, banks it off the boards, hits the official, and doesn't go out of the zone. Now it's moved out into the neutral zone. Hawks going to dump that one into the Star zone, rings around the boards, comes to the near side corner. Picked up by Hepner. She plays it forward out through the neutral zone where the Hawks pick it up. Pass across to her D partner, now out into the neutral zone. Garner fighting for it along the wall. Now Balloon pushes it up into the zone. Hawks will grab that along the end wall. Play it up the near side. But Hepner steps in to keep that one low. Helping out there. Puck sneaks back. Hepner steps out of the pile to grab it, throw it to the corner. Picked up on the end wall by Balloon. She backhands it up to Hepner. Hepner fires a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. .40 remaining in this first period here. Tied up at 0. Face off, pulled the near side boards. Davis moves it back to Dolly at the point. She tries to throw it up the middle. But it's thrown back out to the neutral zone. Emery Prosser finds it, skates along the red line, brings it up into the zone, moves the puck outside of the zone. Wagner moves it over to Dolly. Dolly up the near side wall. Comes back to Wagner. Wagner fires that one into the zone. It's picked up by North Wright County, and they'll throw it back out to Wagner at center ice. Wagner now fires one in from center ice. On goal, the goalie's going to hold on to that for a whistle. Update from the 10UB game. River Lakes is leading North Wright County 1-0 on a Haley Wagner goal. And Charlotte Peterson has the penalty for the Stars. All right, back to 12UA action. Akerson plays that around the end wall to Barton. Barton has trouble with it against the Zamboni door. She centers off the goalie's leg underneath her. Puck is loose, bouncing around in the crease. Puck's pushed, and now we get a whistle. Face off, come to the right side of that North Wright County goaltender. Previous game to this one was the 12UB district playoff game where North Wright County defeated the River Lake Stars 5-1. Balloon has that puck on the end wall, tries to center, it hits the side of the net. Now North Wright County skating it out through their defensive zone, out to the neutral zone. Past Dolly, bringing it to the zone, 2-on-1. Lines fires, blocker saved by Peterson. Puck goes to the far side corner. Played up the wall, Akerson takes it, skating it forward. Into the neutral zone, across center ice. Lines fire, glove saved by North Wright County's goaltender. And we'll get a whistle. Couple of nice glove saves already from North Wright County's goaltender. Which means that the Stars are shooting on net. 4 shots on goal already for the Stars. Emery Prosser with that puck behind the net, skates it along the wall, tries to move to Hepner, but it's intercepted. Bounces around in feet, now it comes out to the neutral zone. Hepner places it across the Prosser, bounces back into the Star zone. Prosser will skate it behind the net, up the near side, hits the brakes, rings around the boards to the far side. Too far for Hagman, and Hawks will put it back behind the net. Now Prosser finds it, skates forward with it. She's tangled up, but maintains control of the puck, moves it forward looking for Garner out of her reach. Northway County's going to race down to it. No icing. Hagman gets that puck along the wall. Now it's banged off of her, comes out to the middle. Off of Prosser's skate, out to the neutral zone. Northway County skating forward with it. Martinka got onto it, and bounced it back out to the neutral zone, and we'll get an offsides call. Balloon will take the draw. She's got Martinka and Davis out there with her. Another neck guard issue from Northway County. Okay, so pulled back. Davis pushes it back for Dolly, but out of her reach. Northway County's going to skate up onto it. Dolly knocks her down. Now the puck's dumped out to the neutral zone by Davis. Rolling along the near side boards. Doesn't make it off. Oh. I didn't think that puck was going to make it. I thought she got to it, but I guess not. And we'll get a face-off back here to the left side of Peterson. Sorry, with the way the stands are here, we're going to have this lightning darkening on the screen like we sometimes get. Face-off pulled to the near side wall. The Hawks moving up the wall, but Davis is there. She flings that puck out in the neutral zone. And that's going to make it all the way down for icing again. Face-off come back to the left side of Peterson. Face-off pulled to the near side boards. Now pushed towards the net. Peterson plays it with her stick, gets it to Prosser. Prosser skating up the far side wall into the neutral zone. All the way into the Hawk zone. She is checked into the boards. No ball. Puck bounces out to the slot. Now it comes out to the point. Barton finds it, fires a shot. Tipped. Goes off of the goalie and into the far side corner. Now thrown all the way around the boards. Barton races back to get to that one. She loses that puck in front of the net. Comes over to the near side boards. The Hawks played off the end wall and off the official. Bounces over to Wagner. Wagner plays it forward to Akerson. Akerson to Barton. Into the neutral zone across center ice. She pulls up, fires a soft shot onto the goalie who misplays it, but it bounces wide of the net. Now Northway County skating forward with the puck. It's intercepted by Balloon. She skates it and loses that puck, but it goes right to Prosser. Now Balloon brings that into the zone. Bounces it between a couple defenders, chasing it down. Pressuring, but Northway County's able to ring it up the wall. Hepner steps in to keep it low. Hepner in the corner with that puck. He's got it pinned up. Now it sneaks out to Garner at the point. Garner fires a shot into the far side corner. Prosser sneaks up, keep that one low, moves it to Balloon on the end wall. Balloon tries to center, bounces through to Garner. Garner with a shot off the goalie's chest. Balloon tried to get that put back, but couldn't get a stick on it. Along the near side wall. Now moved out into the neutral zone. That's going to go all the way down for icing. Face-off come to the right side of that Northway County goaltender. Sits under Prosser. She gets a stick on it, moves it. Hepner pins it up against the wall, but it sneaks past. Prosser with it, skating along our own blue line. Back into the zone. Throws that forward, but it's intercepted at the blue line, kicked into the zone. Northway County skates onto it in the near side corner. Puck bounces out of the corner right to Prosser. She'll skate behind the net with it. Bounces it off the wall, past Martinka. Held in by Northway County, sits in front of the crease, but Willa Prosser skates over to clear that one out. Willa up the near side wall, across center ice. Brings it to the zone. Cuts it down to the corner. Steps out of the corner. Tries to fire a shot. It's blocked. Rebound comes to Martinka. Now it sneaks out. Emery overskates it. Dolly reaches for it. 1-0 breakaway here. Northway County brings it in. Shot. Peterson saves. And they'll put that. Northway County puts the rebound back. Northway County takes a 1-0 lead with 8:41 remaining in the first. Peterson with a great save. The rebound just sat there on the edge of the crease. Nobody cleared it out, and they were able to put it back. Face-off pulled back. Wagner takes it off the wall, moving it forward to Barton. Barton brings it to the zone. Fires, tipped by the Northway County girl right to their goalie's chest. Comes out to Dolly at the point. She holds it along the wall. Balloon steps in to help. Puck down to the end wall. Pressured. Akerson gets a stick on it. Northway County moves it out. Now we got a 2-on-1 breakaway. Now a 2-on-0. Fired a shot wide of the net. Puck sneaks towards the slot. Bounced out of there by Dolly to Balloon. Balloon skated forward through the neutral zone. Up into the Northway County zone. Rings it around the boards. Gets it to herself on the end wall. Tries to center. Bounces out to Wagner at the point. She'll skate it down. Centers to Barton. Barton gets a shot at the flex wide of the net. Puck comes out to the point to Wagner. Wagner fires a shot through traffic off the Northway County goalie stick. Sitting out in the slot. And a shot. Akerson comes out. Wagner throws a shot wide of the net. The puck comes up to the half wall. Hepner steps into the wall to keep that one. Now the puck's flipped out to the neutral zone by Northway County. Wagner grabs it. She'll throw it in and go for a change. Hepner with it. Fires a shot from the point into the Northway County's glove, and we'll get a whistle. 7:12 remaining here in the first period. Northway County leading 1-0. 3 big breakaways so far for Northway County. A 1-on-0 and a couple of 2-on-0s. And they lead 1-0. Face-off pulled back behind the Northway County net. Now played up the half wall. Held in at the point for Prosser. Prosser flips it forward, looking for Emery. Emery has it pinned against the wall with that Northway County girl. Now it's chipped out to the neutral zone. Prosser stops because she lost her stick. Now another 1-on-0 breakaway. Shot. Peterson the blocker save. That's the 4th breakaway. Now Northway County throws that one deep into the zone. Puck rings behind the net. Willa moves it forward looking for Garner. Garner hits Hagelin with it out in the neutral zone. Hagelin across the ice is knocked down. On the inside boards. Sneaks out to Prosser. She has trouble with it, but gets back onto it. Skates it up the far side. Moves it out to the neutral zone. Now it's dumped in by Northway County. Far side corner. Picked up by Hepner behind the net. She's playing it forward to Davis. Now out to the neutral zone. Northway County throws it in offside. And that face-off will come to center ice. Davis steps through, pushes that puck into the zone, chasing it down. Puck along the wall, bounces out. Dolly steps in to hold it. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Wagner finds it at center ice. Wagner circles back, skating towards our zone, into the star zone, moves it to Dolly. Dolly fires a pass across, bounces off Martinka's stick and into the zone. Now back out to the neutral zone. Martinka holds up there, throws it in. Northway County tries to get out. Balloon steps in front and chips it back in. Now played around the wall. Dolly's going to step up onto it on the half wall. Fires a shot through traffic. Hits a foot. Bounces wide. Now Northway County moving that puck up across the blue line. Across center ice. Wagner rides her off into the boards. Takes that puck away and it bounces over to Dolly. Dolly hammers it off the wall. Bounces to Balloon. Who fires it off the wall. Northway County chasing it down. And we get an icing call with 5:10 remaining in the first period. Northway County leading 1-0. Set off to the far side wall. Shot from the point through traffic wide of the net. Centered. Sneaks through everybody. Comes back out to the Northway County point. Shot fired on through traffic. Stopped in front. Now back out to the point. Run around the boards. Nepper's going to skate over to try to get to it. Martin steps in to help out. Skated out by Hebner. She throws it. It bounces and gets just outside of the zone. Way back into the Northway County zone. Now move forward off of a stick and into the zone. Now Prosser grabs it. Skates to the far side. Fires that puck forward into the neutral zone up to Akerson. Akerson brings it into the zone. She hasn't tipped off of her stick, but it goes to Willa. Willa fires a shot wide of the net. Out to the neutral zone. Northway County skating up the near side boards, but Balloon steps in and intercepts. She tries to get out of the zone. It's picked off at the blue line. Northway County holds the zone. Back into the near side corner. Hepner has trouble with it. Balloon helps out, gets it to Barton. Up the wall. Northway County fires a shot towards the middle. Puck comes to the middle. Shot tipped wide by Barton. Puck rings to the far side wall. Akerson gets over to it, pins her up. Balloon helps out, gets that puck, but can't get it out of the zone. Now Prosser's going to try to fire that puck out of the zone. And the puck shot down for icing. Northway County, dumped to the end wall. Bounces off of Wagner's stick and goes out front. Now it's cleared out by Emery. Now a shot, bounces off a shin pad, comes out to the point. Held in by Northway County, but Hagelin will throw that out to the neutral zone. Garner brings that one up into the zone. Hits the brakes, fires a shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. Emery finds that puck along the wall. Hagelin steps in to help out, rings the puck to the far side. Tinka jumps in there to put pressure on. Wagner tries to hold the zone, but Northway County sneaks it past. Hagelin got a stick on it just at the blue line to keep it in. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first. Puck played to the far side by Northway County. She's going to skate it forward. Looks for a pass across the middle. It's deflected by Martinka. Comes to the near side corner. Wagner skates onto it, brings it behind the net. Pushing that puck forward up the far side wall into the neutral zone. She runs right in the back of Martinka. Now puck's played to the near side. Northway County steps around and fires it into the far side corner. Now Akerson grabs it, skating it up the far side. Makes a move around one, makes a move around two, fires a shot, she scores! 1:52 remaining in the first period, and Akerson ties it up at one. Made a move around two defenders and picked the corner. back by Northway County. Played forward, but Martin gets a stick on it. She shovels it into the zone off of Balloon, sticking over to Garner. Garner tries to get it to Balloon up the middle. Balloon fires a shot through the goalie's legs. It's loose. It's bouncing around in the slot just outside. Now played out to the point. Garner steps in, fires a shot. Bounces off his shoulder, goes wide of the net. Picked up by Garner in the corner. She plays it up to the point to Prosser. Prosser winds, fires a shot through traffic. The goalie grabs it. It's loose. It's loose. Now Garner moves it back to Prosser. Prosser hits the brakes, pulls it back, fires another shot off of a skate and back out. Now skated out by Northway County. Across center ice. Fires a shot into a shin pad and it bounces to the far side corner. Picked up by Garner, playing it forward. Held it at the point. First shot from the point bounces off somebody's leg. And Garner skates it forward across center ice. She's knocked down, but keeps the puck going forward. Now Northway County brings it back to center ice. Emery Prosser steps in front of her and takes that puck away. Prosser has it taken from her along the wall. Puck comes back to Dolly. Dolly fires it forward out into the neutral zone. Northway County back into their zone with it. Their pass is deflected off of Akerson and into the corner. Now played up the wall. Dolly chops it down, throws it to the corner for Martinka. Martinka tries to center, but Northway County's there for it. They're going to skate forward with that puck. Cross center ice and shoveled into the zone. 15 seconds remaining in the first. Wagner picks it up behind the net. Banks it off the boards. Martinka plays it forward. Across center ice. Into the zone. Tries to get that puck to Akerson, but it's between her legs. And that'll do it for the first period. Tie score 1-1 after 1. Stars leading in shots 14 to... It's 3, but they've got 2 on the board. Stars will have to work on maintaining their positioning defensively, not giving up those big breakaways. That was Northway County's 4 big chances that period. And a lot of shots from the point that were deflected and blocked down, not getting to the net. Updates from 10UB, tied 1-1 after 1, playing against Northway County in Albertville. Scoring update 2-1 for the 10UB team. 10UB is leading 2-1. All right, we'll be back for second period action here at the 12UA playoffs. Tied 1-1 going into the second period. Stars in white moving from the left to right. The Northway County Riverhawks are in red moving from right to left. The Stars controlled a lot of the action with lots of shots on goal, but gave up a couple of substantial breakaways. Prosser will take the draw. Pulled back by Northway County, played to the defenseman. She plays it forward up to the blue line. Willa Prosser fires it forward. Akerson gets onto it, throws it in the zone. Northway County flings it around behind the net. Up the far side wall. Pass across to the near side. Pass is deflected by Willa Prosser, and she'll play it forward. Off the official and back towards the Star zone. Northway County pushes it forward. Akerson's back there to help out. She fires that puck, looking for Barton. Now comes to Emery Prosser. Emery skates in front of our own net, up to the near side. Up the wall. She's ridden off a bit on the wall, loses the puck there. Now Northway County throws it to the far side corner. Bettner skates forward, gets that puck to Akerson, tips it out in the neutral zone. And we get offsides the call here against Northway County. Face-off comes to center ice. They were changing as they threw that puck in. to Dolly. Dolly fires it over to Garner. Garner tips it forward, but North Wright County's there to take it. Up across center ice. Into the near side of the zone, past Wagner. Cuts middle. Centering attempt is blocked by Balloon. And Balloon skates it and rings it up the far side boards, but North Wright County's there to hold it at the point. Shot through traffic, wide of the net. Picked up by Garner on the near side half wall. Played out into the neutral zone. North Wright County back to grab it along the wall. Now comes out to Balloon. Balloon skates it forward, dumps it into the zone. Balloon gets to it on the end wall. North Wright County sneaks in to take that puck away, but Garner's there to chip it. Now comes out to the point. Wagner keeps it in, fires a shot, bounces way up in the air. Laid down with a hand by North Wright County. You can do that in the defensive zone, guys. You can do that in the defensive zone. Yeah. I know, but you can do it. And we get an icing call against North Wright County. Oh, you're fine. You're not anywhere near in the camera. I mean, I can zoom in on you if you want. Face-off come to the left side of that North Wright County goaltender. Face-off sits under the centers. Now it's pulled back in the corner by North Wright County. Rung around the boards to the far side. Pass is deflected and is kept into the North Wright County zone. Now she moves it up through the neutral zone into the near side. Fires a shot on goal. Peterson saves, puts it to the far side. Now Emery Prosser sneaks that puck out, skates it out to the neutral zone. Brings it to the North Wright County zone with speed. Fires a shot wide and high. Puck rings around the boards. Held in by Davis. Pass across, bounces over Prosser's stick, otherwise it would have been intercepted. Prosser is speedy and gets back to it. Pass is nearly intercepted, but comes back to Hettner. She misplays it, loses it in the zone. Now North Wright County will shove it down. Puck along the end wall. Hettner skates back onto it. Moves it forward to Akerson. Akerson. Pass across looking for Balloon, but it goes under Balloon's stick. Played back forward by North Wright County. Also through the neutral zone. Pushed up by North Wright County. Willa Prosser has it. Turns, fires on out of Akerson's reach. Picked up by North Wright County and played up the near side wall. Back into the zone. And we're going to get offsides the call with the pass coming from back here. So that's where the face-off will go. Balloon, Akerson, and Barton out there for the Stars with Wagner and Dolly behind them. Puck pushed out to center ice, banked off the boards into the zone. Now played along the near side wall, past Wagner. Johnson from the North Wright County team has it. She throws a shot on goal. Turned away by Peterson. Puck snuck out of the corner by North Wright County out to the point. Shot from the point, wide of the net. Puck rings to the near side wall, picked off the wall and thrown towards the middle. Dolly's going to go to the box for interference. 1.5 minutes on the penalty, 11:29 remaining in the second period. First penalty of the day, Dolly's going to go for interference. Prosser, Barton, and Wagner out there for the Stars. Face-off pulled back by North Wright County. Shot from the point, off of the shin pad. Bounces wide. Now played to the middle. Centering attempt. Wagner got a stick under her. Now the puck sneaks over to Barton. Barton skates it up the far side, across center ice, into the North Wright County zone. Fires a shot, glove save by the goalie. And we'll have the face-off down in the North Wright County zone. 1:14 remaining on that penalty to Dolly. Scores tied up 1-1 here with 11:13 remaining in the second period. Face-off pulled back to the corner by North Wright County. Right around the wall, over to the near side. Skated up by North Wright County, out in the neutral zone. Across center ice, she's ridden off of it by Barton. Good play by Willa Prosser to get that puck out to the neutral zone. Right up the wall, but Emery Prosser pins that one up. Now it bounces out. Barton tries to get to it. North Wright County skates through that. Up the far side into the zone. Fires a shot. Peterson blocker save. Fired out into the neutral zone by the Stars. That's going to go all the way down for icing. 38 seconds remaining on that penalty to Dolly. 10:37 remaining in the second period. Tied up 1-1 here. Face-off pulled back by Northway County to the point. Now played down to the end wall. Moved off of the end wall, the Balloons there to intercept. Skating it out in the neutral zone with speed up the far side. Pressured into the corner. Turns, centers just under Akerson. Comes all the way out to the point for Wagner. Wagner rings it around the boards to the far side corner. Played out, but Akerson gets a skate on it. Puck's bouncing around. Pass out to the neutral zone by Northway County. Moved up to the Star zone, but Wagner's there to get in front of it. She tries to get it out of the zone. Now it gets out of the neutral zone. Dolly steps out of the box. Went for a change immediately, so didn't play that puck. Now Wagner with it. Fires it forward to Akerson at center ice. Akerson skates it forward at center ice. Makes a move wide, has it tipped off of her stick to the end wall. Tries to center off of Barton's stick. Now it's underneath Akerson's feet. Northway County takes it, rings it to the far side wall. Emery Prosser steps in front of that. Now the puck comes out to the point. Hepner holds it. She moves it back down, just wide of the net. Emery Prosser finds it on the end wall. Skates it out from the end wall, leaves it in the corner for Hepner. Hepner skates it behind the net. Passes it out to Garner. She tries to get it back to Hepner, but it bounces past her and over to the end wall where Northway County will take it. Emery Prosser steps in front of that. Pass it bounces to the far wall. Now Northway County's going to throw that one out. They're saying no icing. I don't know why, as it jumped over our defenseman's stick. Now Garner banks that one out into the neutral zone. Across the far side by Northway County and dumped into the zone. Wagner's there for it. Wagner tries to get it out of the zone, but hits a skate in front of her. Now a shin pad in front of Hepner stops that one. Wagner got that puck slowed down, so Hepner got to it. Now it's back to Wagner. Wagner up the near side wall. Dumps that one into the zone. Northway County pushes it to the far side wall. Balloon got in front of that pass, kept it away on the Northway County zone. Pass out through the neutral zone. Wagner skates over onto it. Pushes her wide, knocks her down. Wagner bounces it off the wall right to Northway County point. Shot from the point, wide of the net. Bounced off the wall by Garner and out to the neutral zone. Underneath the Northway County stick. Back in the Northway County zone. Played out to the neutral zone along the near side wall. Hagelin finds it, throws it into the Northway County zone. Northway County up the far side. Shot, glove saved by Peterson. 7:50 remaining in the second. Tied at 1 here. South pulled back by Northway County. Shot from the point. Off of the crossbar and wide. Martinka skates forward with it. She throws that puck into the zone. Northway County plays it to the near side half wall. Out to the neutral zone. Played by Dolly back up the wall, but picked up by Northway County. Fires a shot wide of the net. Davis throws that one out, but is held in at the point. Shot wide of the net by Northway County. Martinka with the puck, moves it up, looking for Prosser in the middle. Puck sneaks around in the neutral zone. Northway County skating along their own blue line. Now cuts forward, Willis steps forward, pushes it back towards the Northway County blue line. Now played up the near side wall. Dumped into the zone. Bounces off the Prosser and a glove saved by Peterson. And we'll get a whistle. 6:53 remaining in the second. Tied up 1-1 here. Face off will come to the left of Peterson. Balloon wins that draw, pulls it back to herself, now dumps it to the corner. Played on net, Peterson turns it away with a stick. Skated behind the net, and now Hepner will play that forward to the far side half wall. Barton gets it out to the neutral zone, but North Lake County's there to intercept. North Lake County bringing it back into the zone. Centering pass. Deflects, but right back to another North Lake County girl. Now to the North Lake County point. Shot high and wide of the net. Puck comes out to the point. Shot fired. Peterson with the save. Bounces it. Drops it. Puck bounces just wide of the net. Diving save by Wagner there to keep that puck off of the goal line. Puck moved and now rolls out to Barton at center ice. Barton's knocked down as she comes into the zone. No call. North Lake County plays it to the near side. Bounces off of her stick into the wall. She moves it forward. Under Wagner's stick and back into the star zone. Wagner skates onto it. She's pinned up against the wall. Comes off the wall. Moves it forward to Barton. Barton banks it off the wall right to North Lake County's player at the point. Shot through traffic. Deflects wide. Puck to the near side. Thrown towards the net. Wagner catches it and drops it. Got it. Fires it off the glass. Can't get it out of the zone, but Akerson gets to it. She skates it through the neutral zone into the North Lake County zone. Cuts middle, fires a shot. She's dumped. Now the puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Crosses there for it. She moves that puck, looking for Hagelin. Hagelin skates it into the zone, has it tipped off of her stick. Puck bounces off the wall. Back to Hagelin underneath her feet. Now North Lake County will grab it again. Puck fired up the wall. Prosser holds it. She fires a shot through traffic. Emery gets a tip on it. Goes wide of the net. Emery grabs it along the end wall. She has it tipped off of her stick and put it up the near side wall. Comes out to Willa. Willa fires a shot through traffic. Hits a shin pad and doesn't make it all the way to the net. The puck comes off the point. Held in by Willa again. She fires a shot that deflects off a stick. And right to Garner. Garner backhand shot wide of the net. Picked up by North Lake County behind the net. Goes to the far side wall. North Lake County skates it out, passes it to the near side. Willa Prosser gets a stick on it, moves it back towards the North Lake County zone. Fired in for icing on North Lake County. 4:24 remaining in the second. Tied at 1 here. Balloon, Davis, Martinka, Prosser, and Hepner out there for the Stars. Face-off pulled back by Balloon to Martinka. Martinka moves it to Prosser at the point. She banks it off the boards. Martinka gets over to help out, throws it to the end wall. Davis skates onto it, pins it up in the corner. Balloon helps out, takes it out of the corner, hits the brakes, back in the corner, tries to get it to Davis, but under her stick. North Lake County skating into the neutral zone. She's deflected off by Davis. Davis keeps skating with it, moves it out into the neutral zone. North Lake County grabs it in center ice, throws it back into the zone. Now it's played back out to the neutral zone. Whiffed on a pass, and now the puck goes all the way back to the North Lake County blue line. She's going to throw it forward. Picked up by Prosser in the star zone. Final score from the 10UB game, River Lakes wins 3-2 over North Lake County. Shot from the point through traffic, Peterson with a leg save. Now the puck goes behind the net, way to the far side corner. Thrown off the side of the net, Prosser finds it. Shovels it up the wall looking for Davis. Now Balloon steps off the wall with it, skating forward. Tries to get out through the neutral zone. That's going to go all the way down for... No, not icing because the girl took a bad path and didn't get to it. Now she throws it way up ice. Trying to sneak one behind our defense. Centering pass is intercepted by Hepner. Hepner skates forward with it. She throws that puck forward looking for Akerson. Akerson gets a stick on it, gets into the zone. Winds, fires, glove save. Rebound bounces out. Puck comes to the near side half wall. Wagner tries to move it to Akerson. Backhanded back into the corner by Akerson. Prosser picks it up. She has it tipped off of her stick. North Lake County skates. It's intercepted by Akerson. Puck comes up to Hepner at the point. She skates forward, fires a shot. It's tipped wide of the net. Picked up by Prosser in the corner. She plays it out to the point for Wagner. Wagner steps off the point with it. Has it tipped off of her stick right over to Hepner, who fires a shot through traffic wide of the net. Looks like we got a penalty coming on North Wright County. Prosser skates it out to the blue line, along the blue line. Wines fires a shot through traffic, bouncing in front, and North Wright County finally gets a hold of it. And we'll get a power play, tripping the call against North Wright County. 2:10 remaining in the second period. Everything's tied up at 1 here. And the Stars will go on their first power play opportunity. I'll come to the right of the North Wright County goalie. Pulled back to the wall. North Wright County skates it forward. Wagner jumps in, keeps that puck low, skates it down into the corner. Steps off the wall with it, passes out to Martinka at the point. She fires a shot through traffic, goes underneath everybody's stick and wide of the net. Now played out by North Wright County to the neutral zone. Wagner's there for it. Wagner skates back, up across center ice. Fires that puck into the zone. Malone and Garner are going to chase after it. Puck bounces off of Garner and over to Hepner at the far wall. She misplays it. North Wright County takes it, but it's held in there by Akerson. She shovels it down to the end wall, picked up by North Wright County. They're going to skate forward with it out of their zone, into the neutral zone. Prosser intercepts, but offsides. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Stars. Minute 24 left in this second period. Tied up at 1. Prosser finds that puck off of the faceoff, moves it to Prosser. Willa pushes it forward, looking for Akerson, but out of her reach. Now fired back out in the neutral zone over Willa's stick and back into the Stars zone. Willa retreats for it, fires it forward, looking for Akerson. Akerson's pass is deflected, but it comes right back to her. She'll skate it up into the zone, makes a move around 1. Backhand shot, deflects wide of the net. Dolly at the point misplays it, but the North Wright County girl couldn't get a hold of it. The bouncing puck tipped by Barton, and the Stars take a 2-1 lead. A shot from the point. Barton got a stick on as it bounced towards the net and tipped it in over the North Wright County tendy. 2-1 the lead with 58 seconds left in the second period here. Costly penalty for North Wright County, putting the Stars on that power play. Faceoff sits underneath, pulled back by North Wright County. Now played forward all the way down, and that'll be icing. Faceoff will come to the left of that North Wright County goaltender. Hagelin gets scolded for being too far into the circle. Now the faceoff is dropped. Played around behind the net by North Wright County. Dolly steps in to keep that one low. Plays it forward to the corner, but North Wright County's there for it. Now they chip it out to the point. Now they come up with it. 3-on-1. Brought into the zone, fired a shot. Peterson gets a leg on it. Rebound comes out, and put back in. 3-on-1 opportunity there. Peterson stopped the first puck, but kicked it right to the other girl, who put it away and tied it up at 2. Prosser will take this draw out there with Barton and Akerson. Puck sits underneath. Now Akerson steps through with it, brings it to the zone. Lines, fires a shot off the goalie, bounces up over the net. Picked up on the end wall. Barton's pinned up there. Gets to Akerson. Akerson turns, fires. The goalie covers it. Akerson's dumped, but the whistle blew. Prosser on the draw. Puck comes over to Barton at the far side wall. Moves it out for point for Hepner. Winds, fires a shot through traffic off of the goalie and wide of the net. Just 5 seconds remaining. Puck comes out for the point. 2 seconds. Hepner's shot deflects as she is knocked down. And that'll do it for the second period. Tied 2-2 after 2. All right, we'll be back for third period action here. Once again, breakaway the cause of that North Wright County goal. As both goals have been breakaways with a rebound put back. Stars have goals from Akerson and Barton, or R2. Stars will look to get a lot of pucks on that control the play. Face off, pulled to the near side, push forward. Dolly misplays it, brought into the zone by North Wright County. She centers. It's deflected right back to a North Wright County player. Peterson saves it, pushes it to the far side. Wagner's pass intercepted, pushed through the crease. Now Garner plays it forward, looking for the neutral zone. North Wright County back D to D. Puck centered nicely past Dolly. Shot. Peterson turns it away. Off the far side boards. Hagelin chips it, but it's held in by North Wright County. Now Garner gets it back to Hagelin. Hagelin skating forward with it. She's tied up as she comes across center ice. Brought into the zone, but North Wright County takes it there. Now Prosser skates back with it. Skating forward, out into the neutral zone. Loses that puck at center ice. Brought in by North Wright County, but Akerson got a stick on it, so she lost the puck. Puck along the far side boards, pinned up by Barton. North Wright County steps off the wall with it, but it's intercepted. Barton brings it into the zone. Nope, Prosser fires a shot, glove saved by the goalie. Prosser snuck that one out, got a shot on goal.
Go, Mike!
Balloon wins that draw back to Prosser at the point, fires a shot through traffic, glove saved by North Wright County. Back, but North Wright County steps through. But Akerson gets there to take that puck away in the neutral zone. Now Balloon steps through, steals it. In her feet, she falls down. Puck comes out to the point, under Hepner, out in the neutral zone. Prosser back to grab it. She fires it forward to Akerson. Akerson moves it to Balloon, off of Balloon, sticking into the zone. Puck bounces off the wall, comes back to Hepner at the wall at the point. Held in by Akerson, dumps to the corner. Barton will skate onto it. Barton's pinned up against the wall. Akerson steps in to help out. Puck comes back towards the corner. North Wright County grabs it. But Akerson gets a stick on it, takes that puck away, fires a shot off of the crossbar and wide. Puck rings to the far side wall. Prosser steps, tries to hold it, comes back to Akerson, throws it back into the zone. North Wright County skating forward across center ice. Prosser got a stick on it to slow her down, but it went right back to her. Now it bounces to Akerson. Akerson up across center ice is going to fire that one in to go for a change. All right, sorry, I think we had a battery die. Davis just got dumped here against the near side boards. Hooking the call, and the Stars will go back on the power play. 12-12 remaining in the third period here. Tied at 2. Balloon will take the draw. Puck pushed back to the corner, but Barton gets a stick on it. Balloon finds it on the end wall. Pins it up against the wall, plays it out to Dolly at the point. Dolly fires a shot through traffic. Off of the goalie, bouncing around outside of the crease. Comes out to Wagner. She fires one off a shin pad in front. Now bouncing around there in the high slot. Played out by North Wright County all the way down to the Star zone. Played out to Akerson at the neutral zone. Puck's underneath her feet. Now she finds it. She'll fire it down. 1 minute remaining in the power play here. Puck rings around the wall. Balloon steps to hold that in the zone. Puck bounces off of Barton's foot. Now Balloon will throw that one back behind the net. Barton chases over onto it. Akerson gets to it along the wall to slow it down. Now it comes out to Akerson. She steps off the wall, moves towards the middle with it. Fires a shot. She beats the goalie. Stars take a 3-2 lead on an Akerson power play goal. This River Lakes power play has been really good the last couple weeks. Akerson doing a lot of the work on that one, pulling it off the wall, beating the defender, and just beating that goalie. Face-off pulled back by Prosser, bounces to Hepner. Now played up the boards. North Wright County takes it, playing it forward. Underneath Hepner's stick and all the way down. Prosser's back to grab it. Prosser rings it, looking for Garner off a Garner stick. North Wright County throws a shot. Peterson saves. Puck's along the wall. Hepner pulls it out, gets it to Prosser. Prosser off the wall looking for Garner. Goes past Garner and out to the point. North Wright County will push that one behind the net. And Hepner plays it forward to Haglin. Haglin gets it out to Garner, out center ice. Across center. She is absolutely hooked and pulled down. And the Stars will go back on the power play. Good effort play by Garner there to make that girl hook her. That would be a hard one not to call. Stars leading 3-2 with 10:38 remaining in this third period. Going back on the power play. 2 of the Stars' goals came on the power play already. They're 2 for 2 on power play. Balloon wins that draw back to Prosser at the point. She fires a shot, it bounces off a person and goes wide of the net. Now Davis with it next to the net, has it taken away from her. Skated forward by North Wright County, played out into the neutral zone. Willa Prosser's there to stop it in the neutral zone. Now it goes back to Willa. Fires it to the near side looking for Balloon. Balloon bounces into the zone. Brings it up the half wall, skates towards the net. Around the net. Tries to play it out to the point, but it's intercepted. Now it bounces to the point. Willa with a shot, bounces back to Balloon. Fires a shot off the crossbar, off the back of the goalie, and she covers it up. Oh my goodness. Off the crossbar, off the back of the goalie, and then she fell down and covered it up. Face-off pulled back into the corner. Played along the wall. Willa Prosser dives in to keep it. And the official is going to call Akerson for roughing. Four-on-four action here. All right, we got Dolly, Balloon, Wagner, and Barton out there for the Stars in this 4-on-4 action. Face-off pushed out to the point to the Northway County. Shot through traffic, bounces wide of the net. Puck comes to the near side wall. Now Wagner skates forward with that puck up the far side wall. Cuts back towards the middle, now back to the far side, across center ice, into the zone. She leaves that puck there just inside the zone. Now Northway County skates it out into the neutral zone. Cross into the Star zone. Shot deflected by Balloon. Goes wide of the net. 9.5 minutes remaining in the third. Wagner plays on forward. Looking to Barton. Hits her in the foot. Barton pushes it forward into the zone. A little bit too far. Gets to it in the corner. Puck's along the wall. Barton back onto it. Tries to center it. Hits the back of the net. Now the Stars are on a penalty kill for 43 seconds. Amory Prosser skates it along the blue line. Around the net, and now it's taken away from her. Played out in the neutral zone by Northway County. Willa Prosser back to grab it. Skating it forward, looking for Garner. Garner chips it off the boards, but can't get it out. Now it comes back to Garner along the wall. She gets it out into the neutral zone. Fired back in by Northway County for offsides. Intentional offsides the call, so face-off's coming all the way back into the Northway County zone. Face-off, pushed to the Northway County girl in the far side corner, skated behind the net. Pass is deflected by Balloon, comes to the near side wall. Out to the point, past Hepner, out in the neutral zone. Under Balloon and now pushed into the Star zone. Willa Prosser finds it, fires it out into the neutral zone. Akerson's out of the box. Northway County plays it up across center ice. Now into the Star zone. Willa Prosser finds it, throws it back out to center ice. Fired in by Northway County. No icing because she was just at the red line. Picked up by Hepner in the corner. Her pass is intercepted at the blue line. Puck sneaks around in the high slot. Somebody's got to find that puck. It's in the feet. Now it sneaks out. Akerson grabs it. Skating it up the near side into the neutral zone across center ice. Pulls it back into her forehand. Fires a shot. Glove saved by the Northway County goaltender. 7:45 remaining here in the third period. Stars leading 3-2. Face-off will come to the right side of the Northway County goaltender. Pushed into the corner by Prosser and picked up by Northway County. Banged off the wall to the far side corner. Martinka skates onto it. Holds it against the wall. Davis helps out. Now Prosser sneaks in to help out. Moves it forward towards the corner, but back underneath Martinka now. And Northway County comes out with it. Passing across the neutral zone. Bounces off and now comes into the zone with speed on the near side. Fires a shot off the side of the net. Wagner picks it up. Wagner skating forward with it. Up the boards, into the neutral zone. Brings it out. She's pinned up between two, but keeps the puck. Now she's going to fire that one into the Northway County zone. 7 minutes remaining here in the third period. Pass by Northway County up through the neutral zone. Dolly turns that one back. Now it goes back to Dolly at the blue line. She fires it up the wall, bounces over to Balloon. Balloon into the zone with it. Brings it up the near side wall. Centers. Hits Barton in the stick. It's bouncing under Barton. She can't get a shot off. Comes over to Akerson. Akerson fires a pass and bounces out to Wagner. Wagner centers to Barton and bounces out past her to Balloon. Balloon fires a shot through traffic, and the goalie's going to cover that up. Face off, pulled back. Hagelin pushes it to the corner. Now run around the boards by North Wright County. Garner skates onto it. Tries to play it back to the end wall. Balloon picks it up. Now it's back to Garner. Out to the point for Prosser. Shot on. Stick save. Bounces up. Now the puck's loose. .6:16 remaining in the third. Stars on top 3-2. Prosser will take the draw. She's out there with Hagelin and Garner. North Wright County takes that puck, rings it around the boards. Hagelin steps in front of it along the boards, but it comes out to Hepner. Fires a shot deflected by North Wright County, comes wide. Backhand, glove saved by North Wright County's goaltender. Now fired out through the neutral zone. North Wright County with speed, looking to beat our defense. Firing a backhand shot. Peterson will stop it and cover it. Face off will come to the left side of Peterson. 5:55 remaining here in the third. Prosser pushes that puck. It comes right out from the North Wright County. Blocked in front. Peterson with the save on the rebound. Now Prosser grabs it, skates it behind the net. Puck left in the corner. Now Wagner grabs it, skates it forward. Up the far side wall. Cross center ice into the zone. Cuts it back. Pressured, shot deflected wide of the net. Puck comes to Dolly at the point. She fires a shot wide of the net. Rings around to the far side half wall. Played out into the neutral zone. Brought forward by North Wright County. Shot on. Oh my gosh, that puck is bouncing around and into the net. Tied up at 3 with 5:11 remaining. Oh, Haley Olive, next time that happens, if it bounces out like that, instead of pushing it out, pull it back in and cover it up. All right, 3-3 here with 5:11 left. Face off, pulled back by the Stars. North Wright County steps through and brings it up into the zone. Now pushed back out to the neutral zone. Skated forward by North Wright County and dumped into the zone. Rings around the wall. Picked up by Hepner in the corner. She's pushed off of it in the corner. Shot from the half wall, bouncing through traffic, comes back over the corner for Hepner. She banks off the wall for Davis. Davis fires it out through the neutral zone, rolling on end for icing. Comes out to the North Wright County point. Shot deflected by Balloon. Balloon skates it forward, moves it to Hagelin at center ice. Hagelin up the far side, gets it into the zone. Now played back out to the neutral zone by North Wright County. Hepner throws it up to the blue line, can't get it in the zone. Puck along the wall, Balloon fighting for it, Hagelin fighting for it. It comes over to Hepner, she tries to push it forward. Now North Wright County steps off the wall with it into the zone with speed. Wide of Prosser. She puts herself into the net. Goalie interference. They had a girl in the net. Puck was underneath Peterson. She got rammed into the net. 4:10 remaining. Face off, pulled to the near side wall, played out to the point by North Wright County, shot wide of the net. Puck up the wall, pushed out to the neutral zone. Now dumped back in by North Wright County. Wagner back to get it. Wagner makes a move around her. Fires that out through the neutral zone. That's going to go all the way down for icing. Face off, kicked out. Barton tries to get to it. Finally gets it out of the zone. It's in her feet. Now bounces out across center ice. Now comes to the near side. Brought in by North Wright County. Wagner gets a stick on it to push it to the near side boards. Dolly fights over onto it, gets it out to the point, and offside's the call. 3:28 remaining here in the third period, tied up at 3. Face off, push forward through the neutral zone, bouncing around. Davis gets a stick on it, not quite into the zone. Now comes Martinka. She dumps it into the far side of the zone. Picked up by North Wright County along the end wall. Now played up the near side half wall. Pass comes out to the neutral zone where Willa moves it forward, looking for Balloon. Balloon into the zone with it. Skating forward, fires a shot off the shin pads and wide of the net. Puck's on the end wall, pinned up by Balloon. Martinka pulls it out, gets it to Davis off of Davis' stick, and bounces over to Prosser, who skates forward. Fires a shot into the goalie, bounces the rebound, put back by Martinka for a goal! Stars take the 4-3 lead with 2:46 remaining in the third. Off, won by North Wright County, skated up the near side boards, dumped in, Hepner's there for it, can't clear the zone, stepped off the boards, right up the slot, has trouble with that puck, now comes up to Barton. Barton shovels it out to the neutral zone, skating up the boards with it, shovels it in, just wide of the net, no icing, as she was just at the center line. Puck rings around the boards, put out into the neutral zone, Hepner steps forward, plays out into Prosser. Prosser banks it off the boards, looking for Barton. Barton has it pinned up against the wall, now she'll fire it deep. Puck's behind the net, picked up by North Wright County. Pass forward through the neutral zone, past everybody for icing. 2:03 remaining in the third, Stars leading 4-3. Face off, pulled the near side boards out to the point, held in by Wagner. Pushed down the wall, but North Wright County's there for it. Held in again by Wagner. Now Martinka gets onto it, skates forward with it, has it taken off of her stick, back to the wall with it. Martinka pushes it forward up the wall. Now North Wright County chips it off the wall, held in by Wagner. She fires it up the boards, now bounces over to Martinka. Martinka's hooked, no call. Garner skates it to the corner. Bounces it off the end wall, minute and a half remaining in the period. Puck out to the neutral zone. Dolly gets a stick on it, turns it to the wall. Now fires it, can't get it out into the neutral zone. Shot, deflects, goes over to Martinka. Martinka fires it up the wall. It's deflected by Garner and stays in the zone. Puck's under Garner's feet. Now moved out, but North Wright County skates it forward from the point. Shot through traffic, bounces up in the air. Garner fires that one out. Held in the zone by North Wright County. Now a shot blocked by Balloon, sits there underneath the feet. Now played forward. Garner gets that out to the neutral zone now. North Wright County has pulled their goalie. Northway County skating forward with the puck. Pass across. Shot. Turned away by Peterson. Now Wagner skating forward with the puck. Fires it out to the neutral zone. That one's not going to make it for icing. Hits a snow pile and stops just inside the Northway County line. Puck passed across center ice. Barton picks it up. Skating forward with it. Brings it into the zone. Bounces off the wall. Right back to her in her feet. Kicks it forward up the half wall. Tries to get a backhand shot. Played out to the point. Hepner finds it. Hepner fires it forward off of Barton, sticking wide. Now dumped down by Northway County. 25 seconds remaining. Crosser behind the net with it. Fires that forward. Caught at center ice by Northway County. Brought back into the zone. Along the wall. 10 seconds remaining. Rung out along the wall. Northway County with it at the point. Loses it out in the neutral zone. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That'll do it for the game. And the Stars win, punching their ticket to regions. Woo! With that win, the Stars will take on the winner of Litchfield versus the Central Minnesota Riverblades, who play tonight. And with that win, the Stars are guaranteed a spot in the Regions tournament. We will be back tomorrow as the Stars take on the winner of Northway County and Litchfield.